All right, so let's take a look at this problem here. So we have the group's plan and cost estimate, and be prepared to explain your reasoning. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with 38 people. 38 people in the class. It's a pretty packed class, and also maybe 2 slices per pizza or 2 slices per person. So 38 students times 2 slices per student. 2 slices per person. And that's going to equal to 38 times 2 is 76 slices total. So we're going to have about 76 slices. And also if there's 8 slices in the pie, so there's 8 slices, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 8 slices in a pie. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to divide 8 by 76 to figure out how many pies I need. And that's going to be 9. And then 9 times 8 is 72, 40. So it's going to be 9.5 pies. If I'm going to get 9.5 pies, might as well just get 10 pies just to keep it simple. So I'm going to have to buy 10 pies. And I think that's a pretty good set of numbers, right? In terms of the number of pies I want to buy. So I think, yeah, the class will go with that plan. So let's go ahead and write down how your group cost estimate was calculated. So I don't know, let's just say that I have $11 per pizza, or $11 per that's cheese pizza. So that represents cheese pizza. And then I don't know, let's make this 10, just make it easier. And then actually, let's see what they're doing. So they said I think $11 per cheese pizza and 13 for pepperoni. So 11 for cheese, 11 for cheese, and 13 for pepperoni. So if that is the case, we want to buy 10 pies. It depends how many cheese, how many pepperoni pizza are we going to get. For me, I'm just going to do half and half, just make it easier, just to keep everyone happy. So then let's take a look. I'm going to have 10 pies. So I'm going to have 5 cheese. So it's going to be 5 times 11. So that's going to be the number of cheese pizzas. And each cheese pizza costs $11. And then I'm going to have 5 pepperonis. So that's going to be 5 times 13. And that is going to be whatever the answer is for that one. So 5 times 11. Actually, let's go over what they said. They did 4 times 3. Well, it's not going to work, those numbers, because we have more pies. So then 5 times 11 is 55. Plus 5 times 13 is 65. So 55 plus 65, I believe, is 120. That's $120. So that's going to be $120, okay, for that. So let's see what their answer was. Yeah. Now, they do put in tax. So they do put in tax. So I'm going to do plus, I don't know, I'm just going to do 10% for tax just to keep it easier. So that's going to be 120, right, times 0.10 for the tax. And that's going to be 120 plus 120 times 0.10. That's going to be $120 plus 10% of 120 is just $12. $12, and that's going to be equal to $132 total, including tax. So what are some expressions, right, or quantities that might change? Well, I think the number of people might change, the number of pizzas might change, so on and so forth. Let's see what they put for 3. Okay. So the number of pizzas is going to be, there you go, n times 2. So n represents the number of students. So let's just say that there are, like, for example, we had 38 students, right? 38 students. Yeah, 38 students. So that expression is going to be 38 times 2. 38 times 2, which is 76, divided by 8, and that's going to be 9.5. And because we got 9.5 up here, we got 9.5 up here, right there. So that's that, right? Because 38 times 2 is 76. 76 divided by 8 is 9.5. So that's that for this expression. And then for this one, right, this represents cheese, C represents cheese, and then P represents pepperoni. So then they had four, I think this is the cost of the pizza, and then 4 and 3 is the number of pies of the cheese pizza. So for us, this is not actually going to work because we're going to get 5 cheeses plus 5 pepperoni. And that is all going to equal to, we said how much? 132, including the tax. So what we're gonna have to do is whatever this entire cost is, right? Because we have to get this cost plus 5C plus 5P, and we just have to get that entire thing, and we have to just get the 10% of that cost, 0.10. And that entire thing is going to equal to, depending on the number of how much the cheese and the pizza, the pepperoni cost, which we said was 11 and 13, right? So that is one way to write that equation. So if you buy, I don't know, 5, if the cheese pizza cost $10, $11, and then 5 pepperoni pizzas cost $13, you do this entire expression, and then you should get 132 as the expression. So we can do it if we want to. So we're going to do, there's the cheese cost 11 plus 5, 13 plus 0.10, and then the 5 times 11 plus 5, 13 is equal to. So basically, this is exactly what we did up here anyway. So this is what we did up here. Okay, so we did that, and they got the 10% of this entire thing right here, 120 plus 120 times 10, which is 0.10, which is equal to 132. And therefore, this is going to equal also to 132. This entire thing is going to equal to 120. This entire thing is equal to 120 because this and that are the same thing. If you doubt me, go ahead and put in the calculator, and then you multiply by 0.10, and then 0.10 of 120. This entire thing is going to equal to 12. That's going to equal to 12, and that's going to equal to 120. 120 plus 12 is going to equal to 132. So that is that for this problem. I hope that helped, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.